Hey, Don Battlehawk here. This is Battle Talk. Short show today. Tonight, the Defenders at Aviators. Remember, I picked DC, but either way, I'm super excited to hear that they're opening up more tickets for tonight's game. I hope that it is packed beyond belief. It'll be so cool. I will be listening on the radio. I haven't checked if it's on network or not yet. If it is and the TV comes in at work, I will certainly turn it on at work so that customers, when they come in to the pizza restaurant where I work, that they can see that. So far, over the first week, I've been happy with attendance myself. Now, I'm not the owner. Mike Rapoli said, well, as the owner, I shouldn't be happy with the attendance in Orlando. I should want more. I'm paraphrasing him, but he's right, and that's awesome. But it's so awesome that more and more people are coming out to these games. And I want to encourage every single one of you Battlehawks fans that watch this show, if you can tune in to the Defenders at Aviators tonight, tune in. It's important that we get those ratings as well, the best we can. I think it was Defenders at Battlehawks were almost 1 million viewers, 900,000 plus viewers, and that is awesome. And it kind of tiered down from there, but that was on ESPN. That was on ESPN. That wasn't even on network. So let's show up when we can. I don't know what metrics are taken, like when I tune in to the game on SiriusXM to listen to them, but I do. I listen to all the games that I can't watch on TV, and I'm sure there's some kind of recording of that. I want them to know that I am there, and that's what I want to listen to. And that's what, and I like that content. And I think it's also important that we tweet on X that we're watching the game. I did that this last week. We got back from the Battlehawks game. I came down here to the bar. Yeah, the bar that I built to talk politics. And here I am. It's all Battlehawked out now. The bar that was rebuilt for Battlehawks. I had my feet kicked up watching the Renegades game. And, I think it's important that we let the world know that we're watching, and we let the league know that we're watching, and we let the networks know that we're watching, and we tag them and we let them know that we're here. Because when we do that, we not only let them know, because honestly, I don't think they care if we let them know, but other people see what we are doing, and other people see the fire that we have for the team, no matter what team it is in the UFL. And I have my way of watching and my way of categorizing the UFL. And your way may be different, and that's okay. I have XFL teams and matches, right, that I really enjoy. And then I have USFL teams and matchups that I really enjoy. And then, I like classifying them like that. And then there are the made-up teams. There are 3 divisions in my head. There's the XFL, the USFL, and the made-up teams. That's how I get it. So tonight's game, the Defenders at Aviators, that is XFL versus made up. Kings at Storm is USFL. No, it's made up. It's all the made up. There are 2 made up teams. And then Stallions and Gamblers will be a USFL matchup. And then Battlehawks at Renegades will be an XFL matchup. And that's just that's how I see it. So in my head, like I said, this is how I deal with things. You can do whatever you want. In my head, there will be an XFL champion, there will be a USFL champion, and I guess that USFL championship will be whoever has the better record and wins between the Stallions and the Gamblers. And then the XFL will be the Defenders, the Battlehawks, and the Renegades. And then the Aviator, the Storm, and the Kings will be the made-up team champion divisions or whatever. I mean, this is just the way I deal with my fandom, and this is just the way I do stuff. You do it your way. You share. You tell me in the comments. Do you divide it up in any way? Do you still see it as USFL, XFL? Are you totally new to it and you don't know any of that stuff? Or you don't care? Man, that's okay. Whatever. Man, you be a fan the way you want to be a fan. Because I want all people to be fans of this. At least all people that are interested mildly in football. Because the UFL is the best thing we got going to date when it comes to football. Because up to this point, the UFL has done nothing but be for the fans. All the fans, with no sectionalism, just the fans. And everyone is welcome, and the league has not made any stupid, ridiculous comments to alienate any one group. And it's great. A league should be that way. Players can say what players want to say, man. You know, when you go back, was it Kaepernick? I never had a problem with Kaepernick or what he did. I disagreed with it, but I didn't have a problem with it. I never had a problem with Tim Tebow, and how he handled himself and what he did. I haven't had a problem with any of these people. I don't have a problem with players that get in trouble, have accusations put against them. I have no problem with them playing it has not been determined that they should be detained for people's safety. I have no problem with them playing until there's been some kind of a conviction or something, because we're innocent until we're proven guilty. I don't have a problem with any of that. My problem is not with the players. My problem is with the leagues. And I want the leagues to just be like, look, we're here. We're here for all fans. And I don't like special uniforms. I mean, I don't mind variants, but I don't like special uniforms for one group or another. I want every game, every team, all the time to represent the maximum amount of people that team can represent at a time, alienating zero people, because I want us all to be unified no matter what we believe, and I want us all to be unified at the time of the game around our teams, right? I don't mind pretending to hate you because you're a Defenders fan. I don't mind pretending to hate you because you're an Aviators fan, because it is pretend. I do. If there's any vitriol between me and a Defenders or an Aviators or a King or a Storm or a Stallions or a Gamblers or a Renegades player or fan, it's all pretend for the sake of the moment in the football game. I love all of these people, and even those I disagree with. And I don't have a problem with a fan or a player making a personal statement. I just believe that the leagues should represent everyone all the time without any exception. And the best way to do that is the team colors and uniform. I'm Don Battlehawk, and this has been Battle Talk.